The airplane behind us is part of the Commemorative Air Force. It's a B-25 Mitchell. We have it dressed up as a PBJ-1J, which is the Marine version of the B-25, and we're representing the VMB 612 group. They used to go out with radar at night in the Pacific, find the ships and down the ships, keeping the supplies from the Japanese on all the islands.
How special is it to kind of get to bring this plane around and show people?
To give the history is very special. Not too many kids get the real history of World War II, so now they can see it and touch it, and when it's not too hot, get inside. And and get them to remember what our fathers, grandfathers, great-grandfathers did for the freedoms that we have today.
Absolutely. Can you kind of tell me a little bit about your experience as a pilot?
Well, I got involved with the Commemorative Air Force. You know, they're the largest flying museum in the United States. They have 86 units, including France and England and Hawaii now. They just opened one in Hawaii. And we're a unit called the Devil Dog Squadron, and we're based in Georgetown, Texas, and that's the only airplane we maintain. Several units might have 4, 5, or 6 airplanes. We're just maintaining this one so we can keep her flying and in great condition. I got involved with the CAF when I wanted to open up a flight school that I started, and the gentleman that was one of our customers said, well, we need to have an air show. And so for 32 years I put on air shows in Georgetown and in Temple, and but I got involved in the mid-'80s with the Yellow Rose Squadron of the CAF, and then got involved with this one in '97, and I've been flying it since 1997.
What is the overall experience from people who get to ride in the plane? How do they feel?
Well, you know, you go in there and you think you're that 18, 19-year-old kid climbing in the airplane, and once we get up in the air, we let them crawl around the airplane, and they can look in the tail gunner position and the side gunner positions, and then they can come and look over the pilots to see what they're doing. But just that ambiance and the noise and the smoke, and it's a pretty good feeling. Everybody comes down with a big smile on their face.
Kind of like a time capsule almost.
Yeah.
Well, Beth, those are all of my questions. Is there anything else you'd like to add on or just to say?
If you can't get out here today, we're going to be in Tyler on July 4th, Athens on July 3rd, and we're also doing the Kaboom Town, flying in the Kaboom Town, which is the 3rd best voted fireworks in the United States at the Addison Airport. So lots of fun things coming up, and we'll also be over Wings Over Houston and be doing some rides there after the show on Saturday.
Awesome. So you all kind of travel, right?
We do travel to air shows and then do some rides there, or just do air shows, but we do travel and keep this history alive.
Yeah, so this is a commemorative Air Force Rides Day, and the two wings, the Gulf Coast Wing and the Devil Dog Squadron, have come together to bring a Rides Day to Lufkin. We're super thrilled to be here. We love coming out into the community and doing rides and doing history tours of our aircraft so that we can really help the public understand what it was like to fly in these aircraft during World War II.
How often do y'all do stuff like this?
We do it very regularly, so we travel around to different airports, both within Texas and in other states. To do these, we partner with air shows to do it as well. So we do it very regularly, and we're very big about getting out in front of the public.
What is the types of experiences that y'all offer, like getting able to go up in the plane?
Yeah, so we offer living history tours on the ground, and that's where you can crawl in the aircraft, you can sit in it, you can look at it, you can look at the cockpit and see all of the controls and things up in the front of the plane if you want, see what it's like to sit in the pilot's seat and what these planes, you know, look like, because they're different from a lot of the newer planes that we have today. You can also go up for a ride, so we do, you know, living history flights, and so you can actually go up in them and experience what it's like to fly in these old aircraft.
Why is it so important to kind of bring these planes to communities to let them experience it?
It's super important to bring these planes to communities to keep history alive. History is something that, to me, I feel is very important. And as an organization, it's our mission to keep history alive so that people, you know, can understand and see what it was like, and see how far we've come, both with technology and other areas throughout time. So it's great to keep these planes alive. They've been flying for over 80 years at this point, and it's just great to be able to keep them up and running and bring them to the public. And we love to see, you know, especially the kids love to come out and see what the airplanes are like, and it's so cool to see how the community interacts with these planes.
Yeah, for the people who have been able to go up in the planes, what are their overall feelings about it?
They're so joyful about it. It's such a cool experience, and you know, it's very cool to be able to see the ground from above, get a different perspective, and just have a great time while you're up there and experience what it was like to be an admiral or to be, you know, someone in one of these planes during World War II.
And if somebody misses this event today, what are some other events that you'll have coming up?
Yeah, we've got a couple great events coming up. We're going to be in Addison, Texas on July 3rd for Kaboomtown Air Show, and we'll be in Tyler for the Tyler 4th of July show as well. So it'd be great for people to come out and see us there. And we've got a couple other events coming up throughout the year. We post regularly on social media, and you can visit us at our website to see where we're going to be, and we hope to come to a town near you soon.